Cancha número 8, Sandoval Ortega, Soto Hernández. Cancha número 8, Sandoval Ortega, Soto Hernández. Cancha 8. Cancha 7, esperando, pendiente, prevenido, Mauri Dávila Pérez Feliciano, prevenido, cancha 7. En la cancha número 6, prevenida, Peña Aponte, Crespo Belardo, cancha 6.
All right, welcome to beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico, the beaches of Carolina. Caribbean Beach Volleyball Championships getting underway. Both teams are in matching red unis of the tournament, so you'll have to pay close attention.
Links on the other court.
Briley and Alec in the near court. They won 16s on these hallowed sands last year, looking to come back and make a big run in 18s as well. Playing with the A2 club. Alec from Boston area. The boys trail 2-1 at the moment. Getting some help from the service area. That'll make it 2 apiece. Tight one, probably gets stuffed. Probably opens up to let that sail pass, but it snags the inside part of the line. Boys trail by 2, 4-2. Pass, Alec on the run. Probably with a nice poke, he finds the sand, and the boys are within 1. At 3 serving 4. 7-point side switches upon us. Probably fresh off the big win at AVP Nationals just a week ago today. We're now on the other side of the country in Puerto Rico. 3,000 some odd miles away from the sands of Hermosa, where Alec and Eduardo the AVP Nationals 18th crown. Those guys will be back in action at East Coast Championships at Thanksgiving. But right now, we got to get the point of focus. There's a shank to the ocean. You just sat down on it instead of taking maybe a half step forward. Time to lock in. The locking in has not exactly taken hold yet.
Sí, cancha número 3, marcha Ran Romero Quiñones. Cuando estén listos, aptos para jugar. Cancha número 3, prevenido.
7 serving 3.
Marcha Ran Romero Quiñones. Cancha número 3. Nos fuimos. Zumba.
Alec sends that deep for the score. I don't know why we just had a side switch. No, we didn't. Okay. They were just walking out. I was like, hold on a second. What's going on? Nothing to see here. All right, the boys trying to get back in this. The boys doing some work to claw back in this. And we're tied at 7. Pokey over, I think Briley sent that back. Briley has that dialed in, just wide. Briley and Alec in the early lead. Or rather, have retaken the lead. 8-7. Hitting error there. Boost it to 9-7. There's only 2 games on the docket for today. I'm not sure if it's back-to-back or there's 1 game in between, but it's a pretty quick turnaround and the boys are done. Briley prosecutes the overpass. And some muddling play in the early going. The boys have come on a little stronger with execution, gotten a few benefit of a few unforced errors on the opponents, and now lead 10-7. Like it's a piece of it. Alec with a nice up, and the boys will play on. Right, nice one-handed up, but out of play. 8 serving 10 as they wave Briley off and say, no, don't chase that ball into the weeds. We'll have somebody do that. They, in fact, do have somebody do that. Briley takes the option swing. Doug with the overpasses. Taps back down the line for the score.
Cancha número 6, cambio de cancha, repito, cambio de cancha, estaban en la 4, van para la 6, Estefanía Peña, Lía Ponte, Carlín Tienelli, Belardo, cancha número 6, empezamos en un par de minutos, cancha número 6.
Nice two-handed up, gets it nice and high so Alec can get there. It's a workable set and the boys are in action here, nice, nicely done. But no, I guess you're saying that never went. It looked like it was blocked back over, Doug, and then Briley pitched it over, but eventually it never went, and therefore cuatros or siete or ocho, nuevo, contactos. Briley tries to roll that one down the line. It's up a little short. And the Ops claw back with a couple points late there in the 3rd frame. We'll go into the technical close game at 11-10. Beautiful sunny day here in Carolina, not a cloud in the sky. Nice breeze, humidity is not oppressive. Muy bueno. And we're tied at 11 coming out of the break. Briley with a deep pokey that finds the corner. Tied at 12. Ooh, wind really kicking up now. A pretty steady, light breeze has now some intermittent gusts in there. That one bends down the line. It's kind of swirling at this point, flowing diagonally across the court in the direction of Briley and Alec. That would put them on the good side, as it were, but again, it seems to be swirling around and changing direction at whim. Alec, nice shot down the line, but just misses. And we're tied at 13. Oh, the hubby-wife seam ball for the ace. Seen a couple of those and saw a couple yesterday in practice. Just before sunset into sunset practice here last night. Beautiful. And Briley and Alec have not been on the same side of the net, especially on beach, since winning 16s here last year, right at a year ago. They have, however, been on the court together, just on opposing club teams. Alec's team smashed, knocked Kiva 17 Red out of the gold bracket at AAU in the final game on day 3 there. And we make the fourth side switch, trailing by 2 at 13-15. Ops really have reignited since a couple points before the tech.
Cancha número 1, luego de ese partido, Hilton Torres, Javier González. Hilton Torres, Javier González. Cancha número 2, prevenido José Medina Cintrón. José Medina Cintrón. Prevenido en cancha número 3, González Rodríguez. González Rodríguez.
Alec goes there. Oh, drops in an ace.
Prevenido.
Very nice.
Cancha número 4, Papaleo Nieves. Nieves Papaleo. González. Sánchez Palo. Alanis Carlos y Joandri Sánchez. Prevenido en cancha números 4. Seguimos, cancha número 5, prevenida Díaz Padillo, Zairi Román, cancha número 5. Cancha número 7, prevenida Adorno Luciano, cancha 7, prevenida. Y en cancha número 8, prevenida Achas Sayas González, Lilian Isabel Ramos
Alec
Ruiz,
with a nice
cancha número
roll off the block.
8. Todos los próximos partidos en la cancha.
Hoping the announcements will stop soon. Something's going to happen at 8. and the sky ball. And it just comes down on our side. Fails some minutes, as we say. And a 17-16 lead for the Ops. Nice pass. And Briley brings the heat and the harm. Nice swing there of the straight down variety. We tied at 17. Let's see more of that and less of the other stuff. Briley says niet. Good for an 18-17 lead at the 35-point set switch. Option swing is wide. And it looks like we've got a timeout. Coach Solomon making his way over. Day one of a 3-day event here in beautiful Puerto Rico. This is the third installment of the Caribbean Beach Volleyball Championships. Growing a bit each year. I suspect they'll have to add some new courts maybe next year. I'm not sure. They continue to grow the tournament. Swing there, Briley's there. Nice one-handed up. Tip down, that's off the block. Ladled over. Should be an opportunity here. Oh, cut the pass, but Briley was sort of the backhand slap down. And Alec back to serve. Serving 20, set point for Briley and Alec. Where did thing go? No idea. Ooh, a double there. Ooh, yuck. No call. That was just horrific. Oh my goodness. The most egregious beach double I've ever seen not called right there off the first contact, and then just like looked like it was beaten with a couple of pinball paddles, came out spinning like a top. But play on player. Suddenly tied at 20. That's pushed out the back. '21 serving 20, another match point Briley and Alec. We understand all about home cooking. It tastes so good. Oh, sorry. All right, we trade bad serves, and it'll bring up set point again, I believe, at 22-21. Alec puts this into play, wins stiff. Option swing coming. Alec's there, though. Briley corrals it. Ladle deep. Nice play. Put a good up. And a big rip. Nicely done. We're tied at 22. Some extra frames here in our opening set. Serve down the line. Alec corrals it though. Shot to the into the. That's where it went. That was for a ball that we had lost. It had gone into the garbage can. Okay. Option swing coming. Briley with the claw tries to stay out of the net and does. We're tied at 23. Right, nice work trying to get the flipper, but only able to raise off the sand about a foot. Unplayable. And that'll bring up another set point for their opponents. Team Puerto Rico. Nice pass. Alec with a nice pokey shot to the sideline. We're tied at 24. We are right next to the airport. Different takeoff pattern today. The wind shift, I guess. All right, the 48-point side switch. Alec back to serve it. 24 apiece. Roll shot. Stymies him. Hey, Meta. Take a photo. JK roll big. All right, we gotta get some work done here. Pair of 26s. Briley put it in play. That's down the line for the score. Nicely done. Another big jet takeoff. Ooh, nice serve down the line for the ace. And that had turned back into set points. So that hands on the line. Okay. So that'll be a 27-20. 27-25.
Castañeda Olivo prevenido para la cancha número 6. Brooklyn Wynn, Cali George, Jimena Castañeda, María Fernanda Olivo, cancha número 6, prevenido.
All right, so
próximo juego en cancha número 4, prevenida Nieves Papaleo, González Calo Sánchez, cancha número 4, Daniela Nieves, Diangeli González, Alanis Calo, Joandri Sánchez, cancha 4 después de ese partido, prevenida.
all right, our still camera's still a little fogged up, so the humidity is a thing. But that's okay. All right, we're out of the between sets timeout. The boys get some water and some ice. Looks like Briley's going to start us off. Alec was nice to cover. Other rose is deep. Option swing, no, good set. And drew a little of the blocker's attention. They were able to get back and load, but Alec's shot is just wide. We're tied at 1. Get that out. Take a photo. See if we got that one. Drilled OB, but Alec either in the net or got the ball on the way out. 2-1 the Ops. Nice up. And the overpass, Alec goes to hammer that down as the size of beach balls, I'm guessing. Unfortunately, it's under that off the net and deflected out of bounds. 3-1 lead.
Entonces, Javier González, cuando esté preparado el señor Alec y Briley Cody. Repito, Hilton Torres, Javier González, Alex Magula, Briley Cody, cancha número 2, prevenido. Cuando estén listos, chicos. Ale and Briley, when you're ready, we can start the game.
Briley and Alec being called to their next game, if I'm not mistaken. Well, they're in the middle of, or just in the very beginnings of set 2 of this one, so it's going to be a little tough to get there in time, or anytime soon. We'll try to get that communicated to the powers that be. Kept alive. A lot of errant whistles going on.
Sorry guys, it's score number 1. Score number 2, cancha número 2, Sosa Rivera, cuando estén ready contra Cintrón y Jorge Medina.
Nice rally there.
Cancha número 2, disculpen. Cancha número 2, Adrián Sosa, Alexander Rivera, Adrián Cintrón y Félix Javier Medina. Cancha número 2, cuando estén listos.
The first side switch, the boys down by 3, 5-2. Looks a little bit similar to the first set where
Milton Torres, Javier González, cancha número 1.
a little discombobulated. We'll try to recombobulate. Alec shot just wide.
Cancha número 5, cancha número 5. Adriana Vadillo, Karina Díaz, Arimar Soto, Nalani Román. Cancha número 5. Adriana Vadillo, Karina Díaz, Arimar Soto, Nalani Román. Cancha 5. Zumba.
Serve it into the net. That'll make it 3-6. Rally back serve. Staying off the jumpy. Oh, takes the line though for the ace, and no need for the jumpy when you can hit with that kind of precision. 4 serving 6. Staying not as deep as Hermosa, so it should be able to move a wee bit faster, jump a wee bit higher. Hitting error for Team Puerto Rico, and the boys are on a bit of a run. They're back within 1, and 5-6 probably goes back down that line. They're not going to let that fall again. Option swing, ladled over for the score. Puerto Rico will serve at 7-5. Alec, deep roller, too deep. And 8-5. Go up Briley, good pass. Nobody up, and it's an overpass, so falls to the sand for the point. It's simply an overset. We'll make a 14-point switch, trailing by 2 rather at 6-8. For 2. Alec, nice job. Picks that one up on the run. Roll shot down the line. That one's in there. And the boys are back within 1 at 7-8. Sure what happened there. Opposition seemed to think they were not ready or not playing or timeout or something, and the serve was underway. They were not seeing that as a do-over, but not much help. But instead, that's a point for Briley and Alec. Not sure what happened there, but we got bait. Let him swing. Briley overhand dig, but it can't get enough of it. Through the wickets, out of bounds. 9-8. Playing with the Wilson Optics ball, which is Not such a bad ball choice for the U.S. teams who play with that frequently. A lot of these teams are used to the FIVB ball. Did get to work with that in the grass tournament out in SoCal. I do like that ball. Pair nines. Yellow and blue Mikasa. I like it much better than its predecessor, which was a bit like a bowling ball with less personality. The previous edition of the FIVD Mikasa. Two thumbs up for the new one though. All water under the bridge as we are playing with optics yellow. And we like that just fine too. Nice aggressive serve to the ocean side, but it is well watched. And we're tied at 10. All right, well, similar themes to the first set. We're 11-10 at the Tech. I think we were maybe, no, we were up 11-10 at the Tech. So we're net right where we were. One set to go. Ambling back toward the beach after the sack. Alec, nice swing off the block for the point. I take that back. We were trailing by one. Heck, I thought we had a lead, but we are now tied at 11. The reason I thought that it ended on a service error on their part, but I guess not. Briley started that sequence with a nice block back. Alec with a nice up that effectively turned into an option set that Briley was able to hammer down. 12-11, Briley and Alec. Briley with a deep pokey, nice one-handed up, but we are going to get a replay, I think, in most jurisdictions that might have been play on, as it looked like the action was nowhere in the vicinity of the ball, but as it was on the court, replay is called. We actually scrambled up there and nabbed that hitting error for Puerto Rico, make it 13-11. Briley and Alec. Nice job digging that out of the net. Defender for Puerto Rico. I don't know if he was sure that was going to be out. Decided to play it as an afterthought-ish, and maybe didn't get quite the look at it that he would have liked. 3-point lead, Briley and Alec. They're at 14-11. cut shot. Alec there. He brings a nice roller inside the block to the line for the point, and the boys on a run. Have been positively in fuego since the timeout. I think they've scored all points on this side since the timeout.
Sí, cancha número 4. Daniel Papaleo, D'Angeli González, Joandri Sánchez, Alani Calo.
Solomon over to say
Cancha
hey.
número 4. El último juego del pool 18 femenino. Luego empezamos la tanda de 16 femenino con el juego de Soto Rivera y Valeria Zoé Ríos contra Lorena Renta, que deben ir preparándose. Prevenido Laura Soto, Valeria Zoé y Lorena, cancha número 4.
Solomon and the boys chatting things over. All right. Nice seam serve. Handle. Nice. Works that through somehow. And a nice one ball deep middle. Both players were at the center of the net, leaving lots of undefended real estate, so they took advantage. (12:15). Nice swing there, but that is just long. 13:15. That would be a side switch, though. Now 13:16. I guess we're not doing the side switching thing anymore. Oh, somebody determined that 29 is not exactly divisible by 7, but close enough. Or maybe we only have 15. I don't know. A little catchy releasey for my taste, but we'll take it. 17-13 now. Set a little too tight, a little too outside. Point for Briley and Alec. 18-13. That shot is well long. Gonna make it 19-13, and the boys are in control. They've gone basically on a rampage since the tech when it was 11-10. Oh, there's a service error. Ball on from joining courts across the way there. I think the girls' competition is underway. Always on these two courts here. Alec back to serve. I love it, lefty. Alec, nice dig. Can Briley get there? Yes, kept alive. Alec will go sky ball, and it drifts just wide there. Pretty good. They won the first one and then pulled away on this one, so they're about to win. Maybe I just did. Oh no, 2015.
You know where the bathrooms are now?
There's porta cans here. That might be all there is. So right is. Oh, right there. There's this place next door that's got a restaurant, bar, and all that fun stuff. You go out. We have before, and there's like an elevator. It's not, especially this time of day, it's not very crowded, so you can just kind of waltz on in there.
Sí. Sayas González.
Briley brings the heat. Exclamation point win
Cristín González,
for Alec and Briley as they take that one 22-14, I believe. Nice job closing that one
Cancha
out.
número 6.
They caught fire after the tech. All right, we're going to shut down here momentarily. We think we're back in action pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. The match that's up on court 1 right now, so they'll get a little bit of a breather before that starts up. That match has either just now starting or has been underway for a short period of time. At least I think that's the case. I will say we'll hold all tickets just in case we are up again here immediately. I was building a ghillie suit out of those pond worms. Still a work in progress.
Yeah.
What do we do next year?
What?
On this court?
You need anything? Riley's looking over here. I don't know what he needed. Yes, on the same court. You're on the same court.
Ah.
They play the team that team plays first. Yeah, you know,
Well, it turns out we are up now on the same court, so rather than go through a lot of
Sí, cancha 1, prevenido, Javier González.
Trouble. Basically, I'm saying I'm being lazy here.
Alec, Magula, y Briley Cody en cancha 1. Repito, Javier González.
We are just going to let this stream roll on, and it will be somewhat mistitled, so we'll go back and change that and indicate there are, in fact, 2 matches embedded in this scintillating live video. All right, we'll be back in a couple with the broadcast, but we're just going to let the feed roll on. We believe this is the second and final match of the day here at the Caribbean Beach Volleyball Championships in beautiful San Juan, more correctly Carolina, Puerto Rico. All right.
Cancha número 8, Castro Rodríguez, Rivera y Delfonso, Valeria Castro, Yariber Rodríguez, Yalesmar Rivera, Alondra y Delfonso. Cancha número 8. Y en la cancha número 6 esperando. Cancha número 6, Camila Saya, Cristín González, Isabel Ramos, Seychilian. Cancha número 6. Cancha número 3. Cancha número 3. Marshall Van y González, cuando estén listos. Repito, Blake Marshall y Robbie Durant, cuando estén listos. We're ready, we can start the game. Versus Felipe González, Roberto Rodríguez. Blake Marshall, Robbie Durant, Felipe González, Roberto Rodríguez. As soon as you be ready, we can start. Camila Saya, Cristín González, Isabel Ramos, Seychilian, cancha 6. Va para las 6 cuando se acabe ese partido. En la 8 se queda. Y Delfonso, Alondra, Yalismar, Valeria Castro, Yalibet, cancha 8. Sí, cancha número 6, repito, cancha número 6. Cristina González, Camila Saya, Seychilian, Isabel Ramos. Las cambié para la cancha 6. Y en la cancha 8, se queda Alondra y Delfonso, Yalismar Rivera, Yaliber Rodríguez y Valeria Castro. Repito, cancha número 8, Yaliber Rodríguez, Valeria Castro, Yalismar Rivera, Alondra y Delfonso. cancha 6. Camila González, perdón, Cristín González, Camila Saya, 6, Giliana Isabel Ramos, cancha 6.
All right, welcome back. Beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico. I'm going to pan the ocean here shortly just to show you how beautiful. Turquoise waters just to our left, but immediately in front of us and in your view, the hot sands of Carolina Beach, where we are underway, day 1 of the Caribbean Beach Volleyball Championships. We've got teams from all over the United States, Puerto Rico. We are separating those two, although technically the same, just for to make it sound more internationally flavored. I know there were teams Costa Rica, Brazil, Chile was here before. Trying to remember who all is on tap today. It looks like we've got another team from Puerto Rico, if I'm not mistaken. Although these guys are in the tournament jerseys. No, but we do have Puerto Rico, Honduras, Ecuador, Costa Rica, and that Caribbean powerhouse, Italy. We'll have to get the backstory on how Italy became part of the... I mean, you can make an argument for the States as part of the U.S. It touches the Caribbean, but anyway, we're glad to take on all comers, a little international flavor of beach volleyball. It's awesome. Probably with a nice dig. We're underway.
En la cancha número 1, prevenido. En la cancha número 2, González Esteve, Villamil, Santiago.
Camped next to the net. If anybody wants to send a free ball deep, it's going to score.
García Otero, Aquino Gustavo, cancha número 3. Son los juegos de las 12 del mediodía, están prevenidos todos para empezar lo más pronto posible. Cancha número 4, Riviera Ramos Soto, Rentas Río. Cancha número 4, Riviera Ramos Soto, Rentas Río. Cancha número 4, cancha número 5, Finelia Ponte, del Mercado. Cancha número 6, número Win. Cancha número 6, Brooklyn Win y Cali George, María Fernández and Jimena. It's court number 6. Court number 6 after the play that start now. Brooklyn Win, Cali George, María Fernanda Jimena Castañeda.
What's that?
Cold water, electrolytes.
Cancha 7.
All right.
Luciano
Where'd it come from?
Cancha 7.
Are you giving it to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll pour it in my cup.
Luciano Pérez Hernández, Feliciano. Gracias.
Briley bringing the harm out of the middle. No block up. That will prove to be a painful misstep if that continues to be the approach taken here. That serve catches them wide, and we got a 4-0 lead. Thank you, Bever. Where'd that come from? Charity brought me over some electrolyte water. And I gotta tell you, that is just terrible. Oh my God.
All
right, the boys take all 7 points in the first side there.
Ramos, Cristín González y Camila Saya. Cancha 6. Repito, cancha 6, Cristín González,
looks
Camila
like they
Saya,
have
6, Julián Isabel
a bit
Ramos.
overmatched here.
Cancha 6. Cancha 8, Yanivel Rodríguez, Valeria Castro.
That one finds the sand though, and
Ildefonso.
that's good for a
Yanivel Rodríguez, Valeria Castro, Yanismar Rivera,
1-7 score.
Ildefonso.
fantastic volleyball culture over here in Puerto Rico, and we know it both on the beach and the indoor. It starts early with some of our first club experiences with the Puerto Rican teams at the U10 level back in AAUs, and the spirited parents all fiery and cheering, singing, all the fun things. It was like a soccer crowd had broken out. There's a shanked pass as the boys have maybe lost a little bit of focus and have lost 3 points in a row. 3 serving 7. Alec takes that pokey over the net for the score and an 8-3 lead here. We're in the first set of the second of 2 matches today. Nice shot down the line, catches the outer edge of the cord for the score. Team Puerto Rico on the far side was a little somnambulistic in the first round, the first flight, first 7 points, as the boys went on a 7-0 rampage. They've woken up a bit. Now within 4-8. Very unconventional looking serve, but gets in there. Alec punches that through. Where'd the agua come from? So where'd the agua come from?
There's a booth.
My gosh. Briley set in play. Spokey Briley will take that on 2. Who would have really enjoyed this trip is Brooke. So, getting ready for her first indoor high school match of the year. They're in tournament action up Lexington way today. But with the UV of 27, should be loving it. There's an ace down the line. 6-10. Roll shot drops over the net. Untouched. 11-6 now. Maybe if by chance you're out there watching, we are deeply disappointed you're not able to make the trip. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. I know you're just more disappointed than we are. She had some flight issues on the way here and abandoned the quest at some point. storms up and down the eastern seaboard yesterday caused some flight disruptions, which affected some of the U.S. contingent coming here to San Juan. Coach Salo didn't get in until like 2 a.m. or 2:30 or so. Boom. Alec with a nice swing, but a good dig. Takes a little off it, but they've got that too. Oh, misfire on the shorty. And that'll make it 14-7 at the tag. We'll take a timeout here. And a side switch coming up. All right, the electrolyte water is growing on me, I gotta say. It may be the logical result of killing all of my taste buds, but nonetheless. We're gonna have a chill afternoon out of the sun and then a tour of Old San Juan and then be
Le damos la bienvenida a todos los 16 boys
ready to roll for tomorrow's action.
Y queremos dar las reglas por si acaso no las sabían. En este pool, en esta categoría hay 24 equipos. 24 equipos. El primer equipo de cada pool del segundo día de competencia, que sería mañana, es el que pasa. Significa que hoy clasifican, pero lo que cuenta para pasar hacia el domingo es la posición número 1 de mañana. Pasan solamente 8. Es bien importante eso. Próximo juego en la cancha 1, prevenido a
Jet Blue.
Son los primeros juegos de los 16 under, canchas 1, 2 y 3.
Called on the first ball. And an ace. Not an ace. Missed it. So good for not paying attention. There. Probably puts that in place. Nice. Cut shot to the side. Looked like it caught the outer edge. Maybe a cramping issue. I like lends the hand, kind of stretch out maybe a calf or yeah, it looks like a calf cramp maybe. Shot landed in. Briley's gonna have some lunch. Definitely see it looks like a locked out calf there. I don't know. we'll stay tuned. Hope it doesn't have to withdraw. Their team had a opponent get injured in the match before theirs, so had to withdraw from both matches today, and Cole only played once today. They're suffering from some calf cramps. He's up and making his way to the tent. Let's see if they're going to be able to continue on or not. I think they're trying to get him some stretching and hopefully some water and or electrolytes in. It is pretty hot and a little bit humid, especially sitting in the direct sun and playing. I'm finding it quite nice under the palm trees, but very few palm trees on the sand. Got the A2 contingent here for the U.S. Somewhere over in 16U for the girls. Our friend Sage and Izzy are playing. We haven't seen those guys just yet. I think there's afternoon and morning waves, so we may be in different volleyball time zones. Longing to jump in those beautiful blue-green waters and planning to do that immediately after the conclusion of this match, which maybe sooner than we think. We are in the first set of match 2. The boys got out to a rocket start with up 7-0. Started to claw their way back in this. Now an 18-8 lead. However, their big guy with a significant calf cramping issue. And I fell to the sand after hitting a nice roll shot. We moved into some medical timeout. Trainers are tending to that, trying to stretch it, get him back in action. Just wistfully recalling the game. And this beautiful blonde American just wandered up to us. What's your name and what are you doing here? Do you come to San Juan often? She was born without a tongue, Clark. Oh. And one of the shorter-lived beach volleyball interviews.
Good. They won their first match. I think they won the first one. I don't know. I'm going to check that too.
All right, well, we're going to take this opportunity to pan to the ocean so you can see what you're missing and just be horribly jealous. So we got that to look forward to, if nothing else. Okay, Bridget, if you're still watching, you don't want to miss this. No, not my forehead. That's right. Out there. What's that?
Your stream working pretty good?
I think so. I was getting a really good signal here, and looked like I pulled it up and looked at it, but I only looked at it for the first few minutes before I found off. But it's out. Yeah, it's out on YouTube, and I think it should be copied to Facebook too. So. Which I can't remember from last year. I guess it was okay too. I'd remember. I usually don't remember the good ones, but I remember the very bad ones that are very frustrating.
I watched.
Oh, did you? Okay, nice.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. You guys have any plans the rest of the day?
Not yet. How about you guys?
No, I don't know if we'll just maybe chill out of the sun and do that walking tour in Old San Juan or what, you know, the thing that Solomon was talking about. We did that last year. It was fun.
It's like a tour? Or?
Well, it's kind of Solomon guided. We went down to the fort and just kind of wandered through some of the old, old streets and whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
And then grab dinner down there somewhere. Well, I hear a lot of whistling. I don't know what that means, but it might not be good as far as the continuation. Oh no!
Maybe just going over here and spending the afternoon at this beach club.
Oh yeah. We may do that as well because we did that last year and we had a pretty good lunch over there, and they've got a pool, and I wouldn't mind getting in the water.
They won by the points.
All right, looks like we do have a bit of an update. And it looks like the opponents are going to have to withdraw. Again, significant cramping issue for the big guy. And I guess that'll do it from Puerto Rico for today. The boys go 2-0. Oh, what's that?
They're getting interviewed.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Up in the player box.
I was just about to interview him. We'll get him later. I can wait. Actually, we'll shut down our stream by the time they get back.
Can you take one of us?
Absolutely. Well, hold on. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Okay, now I'm probably not going to love these. So let's go with the sun behind us and the ocean in the background, and we'll do one over there. And we'll get the ball in there too, sort of.
Do you mind wearing your switch for the interviews?
There we go. Now we got the sun working with us, sort of. All right.
Can we wash off a little bit?
Yeah, I have to take you there. I guess.
Thank you. I'm just gonna towel. Let's towel off and then change jerseys and then go over.
Are you good?
All right. Well, the boys have urgent interviews with the local press, so they're blowing off our roving reporter. But we'll get him tomorrow. Until then, I have no idea what time we play, but rejoin us for tomorrow's action. We are signing off from beautiful San Juan, Puerto Rico.